A flurry of summit diplomacy awaits President Park Geun-hye when she lands in Washington later this week to attend the Nuclear Security Summit. On the sidelines of the NSS, the South Korean leader will hold a series of bilateral and trilateral summit talks with her U.S., Japanese, and Chinese counterparts to keep the heat on North Korea for its recent provocations. Our Song Ji-sun, who will be traveling with the president, files this report.
Before the official programs begin at the Nuclear Security Summit on Thursday, President Park Geun-hye will kick off the day by holding one-on-one talks with U.S. President Barack Obama. The two will then be joined by Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe for a trilateral summit, where the leaders will discuss North Korea's nuclear issues. President Park and Prime Minister Abe have also set aside time for bilateral talks. It will be their first face-to-face meeting since the leaders met in Seoul in November last year to iron out the details of a landmark agreement on Japan's wartime sexual slavery issue, which was sealed the following month. Before heading to a reception for the Nuclear Security Summit, President Park will speak with her Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping. Officials say the two will hold in-depth talks on North Korea. The following day, the South Korean leader will sit down with recently elected Argentinian President Mauricio Macri in Washington. Prior to returning to Seoul, President Park will make a short visit to Mexico for a summit with her Mexican counterpart, Enrique Peña Nieto. She will ask both Latin American leaders for their support in strictly and effectively implementing international sanctions on North Korea.
The president will stress the danger posed by North Korea's nuclear development. She will also urge the international community to work together to ensure Pyongyang's denuclearization.
Given that this is the first multilateral summit since North Korea's fourth nuclear test and a long-range missile launch, President Park will look to gather as much international support as she can to steer North Korea away from its nuclear ambitions. Song Ji-sun, Arirang News.